What's up, everybody? Quick update after the day. Just got to talk about why I don't try to time the market and jump in and out. Today, if you're paying attention to the market at all, the market was down. The Dow was down 700 points earlier in the day and ended up down only 129 points. But the rest of the market, they staged a big comeback with the S&P 500 finishing slightly higher after erasing a 2% loss. The NASDAQ was higher, climbed 1.75%. My portfolio, which I just updated in a video this morning, we're now only down $6,600 total. 666. Wow, that's kind of freaky. Down 17%, but really, if we go up 10% from here, we're back to even. On the day, up $4,200, almost a 7% gain. You can see how much some of these stocks were up. MongoDB up 13%, Cloudflare up 10%, Gitlab up 8%, Datadog up 7%, Snowflake up 7%. So what happened and why did it happen? Honestly, who knows? Nobody knows. I mean, with the yields coming down, generally risk assets or growth type assets like high growth stocks, software stocks, people tend to look at those as better options than what they could do from any type of fixed income or even sometimes dividend paying stocks. And so when yields go down, growth stocks tend to outperform. That's what we saw today in the market. Energy was down, almost 4%, energy stocks, because oil prices are coming down. Utilities were down 3.4%, materials down 2%, and you could see what led was communications, consumer discretionary, and technology up 2%, 2.2%, and then 1.26%. This is year to date, so XLE is energy, and so energy is still up 28% year to date. Who knows if that comes crashing down or not? Energy's cyclical. I really don't invest in energy companies specifically because it is so cyclical, and I just try to stick to mostly technology and software growth style companies and not pay attention to this day-to-day stuff, but just trying to share kind of how wild things have been and what has led so far over today and then really over the last week or so. It's kind of been reversed where technology stocks, growth stocks are starting to come back a little bit. Honestly, I would prefer that the stocks that I own stay down for as long as possible. I talk about this a lot, investor psychology, my mentality, because as long as their businesses are performing, I want the stock price to be as low as possible for as long as possible so I can build this portfolio up. And I mean, this is why I don't like day trade or try to trade in and out, right? If we just look at, so Cloudflare right here, this shows the daily range. It was at a low of 43.82 to a high of 50.58. So it says that's about a 10% return, but that's a difference of like 15, 16, 17% on the day if you look at the low to the high. And so I'm not trying to trade in and out of these stocks. When I get money that comes in, I invest it in the best companies that I can find. Right now it's concentrated. Again, I don't recommend that for anybody. I'm just sharing this process of trying to build this up to $1 million over time and showing you the losses, the risk, the volatility along the way. But this is why I don't worry about if we're in a recession, if we're not in a recession, if we're going into one. I try to invest for the long term, and I want to own great companies over time. Right now, we're looking at the S&P 500, and we're looking at the growth of $10,000 since 1989. $10,000 since 1989 has turned into $218,000. That is with the dot-com bust, great financial crisis in 2007, 2008, another downturn. This is probably Brexit-ish maybe in 2015, COVID in 2020, and then this most recent sell-off right now. Thing is these sell-offs happen. They happen regularly. We're down 19%. But over that entire time, if you invested, stayed invested, and added along the way, you are doing fantastic. Let's look at the QQQ. So this just takes us back to 99, which is right before, obviously, the crash of the dot-com bubble. So the QQQ doesn't go back as far. But still, since 99, that high in 99, the QQQ is up to 10,000, is up to $63,000. And so recessions happen, inflation happens, wars happen, bad things happen. Everything that I see and that I know says the longer you can be invested, the better, and things tend to take care of themselves. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trading in and out. I wanted to provide just a crazy update. There's been a lot of bad days, but making $4,200 in a single day in the stock market is pretty awesome, even though, ideally my portfolio would stay lower for longer. So hope you're keeping your mind out there and not letting all this negativity get you down. Investing should be a part of our life, not consuming our lives. And so it was a great day. Let's have more great days.